You know what? Getting really good at dating and vetting men is what taught me how to vet friends better. Like, I know that sounds like the opposite. In the beginning, I let men treat me like crap for so long, right? And then I worked really, really hard on like not letting men treat me like crap and only accepting men into my life who treated me as good as my girlfriends. But then I got so good at that I started realizing that I was not holding all the women in my life to the same standard. So let me give you an example. When I first moved to France, I had a group of girlfriends. They're all French. They're all really cool. We got along really well. But one of them in particular was obsessed with men. And women who are obsessed with men usually don't make good friends. They make good friends when they're single. But as soon as they get a boyfriend, they disappear. Or if they don't disappear, all their conversations are like talking about them, asking for advice. And I started to realize that this person blew me off for men more than once. This person consumed a lot of my time and energy asking me for advice about men and then never took that advice. So then I was like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. Like, what was the point of all that? You literally didn't listen to anything I said. Like, what? So I just stopped giving advice. And then this person in the end actually ended up accusing me of or getting mad at me because I accidentally hooked up with someone that she had dated before, even though I didn't know that. I didn't know that was her old, like I had no idea. And then she was like, but you betrayed me. And then it made this whole thing. And I'm like, girl, and then like wanted me to beg for her forgiveness. And I was like, dude, I literally did not know. And I, didn't even sleep with him. Not that it's your business. And then she said, well, I know how you are. And I was like, oh, okay. There's the truth right there. Because I'm like a big old slut and I'm proud of it. So I slept around and I loved having one night stands and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, okay. She's pretty judgmental too. Didn't talk to her for a while. She came back in my life or tried to, and then blew me off to hang out with a dude on that. And that's when I was done. And it took my friend pointing out that I actually, I got so good at holding men to a high standard because I refused to let them treat me like crap anymore, right? And yet here I am not holding women to the same standard. My friend was like, if that had been a man doing that to you, blowing you off more than once, you would have, or even once, you would have cut him out. You wouldn't accept that behavior, but you keep letting her come back. What are you doing? And I was like, oh my God, you're right. She's worse than a dude. By the way, I just want y'all to see this cute little dress that I got for like $3 on Vinted. And it's like French made. What? Yeah, I'm a little tomboy who wears dresses now. And so what are the things? I mean, I'm 45, y'all. I have had so many amazing friends in my life. A lot of them aren't in my life anymore because I moved away. I've moved so much. I also don't have time to keep in touch with a lot of people. I've had to start over so many times. But just like with dating, I realized, and the same with dating, I realized some people are just more casual things and other people are like close to my heart material. Some people are like game night friends or drum club friends or, I have like a group of girls that I go out with and all of them are single and they are just like horny little burkers and I love hanging out with them because that's who I am still, And I don't want to lose connection with all the single women in my life because I love single women. I was for so long. And then I have other women, like I have different category and that's normal. But I have only my soulmate Liz. I will only probably get one of those in my lifetime. My husband is basically a male version of Liz in so many ways, but like she's my person, man. And he has a best friend too. He has like a Liz. And I think everyone needs at least one or two or a few really important people in their life outside of their romantic relationships anyway. Because especially like Liz helps me not sabotage my relationship. She calls me on my stuff. She really helps me see the truth and holds a microphone to my intuition when I'm like in trauma response. Bah! But the point is that, especially now with, thank you for the comment, by the way, because I think it's very relatable. So many women are tapping out of dating, tapping out of marriage, which I actually agree with. It's not worth it if you're getting treated like crap and you're like, it's not worth it. Women always lose in relationships unless you find your true partner. So we need friends because if you don't have romantic partners, you don't have friends. Like what are we doing? What's the point? Why are we here? Our friends are supposed to help us grow and become better. And so I guess the only advice I give to you, I don't know everything. I'm not a friendship coach. Please go follow Danielle. She is amazing. Is that I found friends who match energy, who are just as excited to see me as I am to see them. If it's not a good fit, I don't force anything. I just, most people aren't supposed to be my friend. The same way I'm not supposed to date most people, but I just put myself out there, I have fun experiences, and if I don't click, that's fine. I'm never going to force something. Rejection is like the universe's protection. All those men who didn't want me, thank you. Because I'm with a partner I really like now. Thank God I didn't chase after men who didn't want me. Same thing with friendships. Women who rejected me or weren't matching energy, thank you. We're not a good match. I can give that love and energy to someone else. I can receive love and energy from somebody else, So I really think that especially now, especially for women, for women because we don't want to date men a lot of times anymore because they're so awful and unhealed. And for men because women aren't going to date men. So men are going to need some friends. And hopefully not the incel type. Friendship, I think, is more important now than ever. And just tapping out doesn't seem like a really healthy idea because we can't heal without community. We can't grow without community. We are not meant to do any of this on our own. So I hope that you aren't just giving up, but perhaps finding ways to learn how to make your standards higher. And I know that a lot of behavior that I accepted in friendships and especially from men was because that's all I knew. That was comfortable. That was from my family dynamic. So also a lot of it is dealing with my own codependency and stuff like that. I don't know. I hope this helps.